It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. This one's looking good. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. That's some good golf right there. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. It's time to recap Sergio Garcia's effort from just a short time ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he? Nicely done from close range.
And back to the course with the live action. This one's for birdie. Looking good. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Currently a couple under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it. There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. Made of pennies. And I didn't know if it was chainmail or what. But in 1999, I saw this guy and thought, you know what? This tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it. They love it. They get it. They get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes place, there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points, as we know. But listen, these guys are out there to compete and win. But they don't lose the one atmospheric part about it, and that is everybody is out there to be entertained, and that's what they're trying to do. Entertain them. Make a lot of birdies if you can, because that's what it takes. You gotta make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them.
Going with the 5-iron here. Should find the green here. Yeah, well played.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
That's the right pace. This should drop. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard, and that will take him to 5 under. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. Lining up for his second. Wonderful effort. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This one started out on a good line. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold play is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down here on the 7th, Sergio Garcia is setting up his next shot.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 6th.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. This one needs to kick left. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Bryson DeChambeau now with one of the great highlights of the day. And into the hole it goes. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And down she goes. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Oh, well done. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 12 feet to the cup coming up. It's got a chance. Just didn't drop. Can make this one. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently in first position. The finishing hole on the front nine at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But two solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie.
Nicely done.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 7. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm down on the 10th hole. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Looking really good. It was on a good line. This is a par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Our coverage continues here at the 12th. This would be a great up and down. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That'll help make a big move. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult water, hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. It's on a good line. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Here's what Bryson DeChambeau managed just a short time ago.
I got to say, he is not afraid to go beautiful.
Great putt. Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Nice stroke. And that's 8 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 3 strokes now. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green, or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Let's head to the 15th for another highlight.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That should find the surface. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Putting for birdie. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Sitting at 12 under par for the day. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. I like the look of this. Well done. Take the birdie. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this putt is looking at to be about 23 feet.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's head to the next. Here's some action from just a moment ago. An absolute beauty by Billy Horschel. Watch this. Well, that's certainly worth another look. Let's take a look at the replay.
Those always come in handy. Completely unexpected, but welcome nonetheless.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. Well, you're on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Let's just cozy this close to the hole. Looking really good, this one. Oh, that's a ripper. To the top 5 he goes. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. That's a good-looking shot there. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for par. And that will do it for this player today. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.